What's up? What's happening? Welcome to another edition of the Short Porch presented by Barstool Sports. I'm your host, Hubs. In studio are Marty, Mush, Tommy Smokes. I'm in my apartment. TJ's on the ones and twos. This isn't going to be a pleasant episode, I don't think. And we did wait an extra day, and the fact that we waited the extra day by chance, we got some news. Francisco Lindor is on the Mets.
Anyone who's tweeting out this is good for New York baseball, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're not a true Yankee fan. I don't give a shit about New York baseball. I'm not a fan of the city for baseball. I'm a fan of the New York Yankees. And this trade, also, these people are like, oh, it gets Francisco Lindor out of the AL. What do they play the Indians? 6 times a year? That's the same amount they play the Mets in a non-COVID season. The Indians, okay, yeah, maybe.
And the Indians stink.
In the off chance we see them in the postseason, which I know we have 2 of the last 4 years, but they're getting worse. I don't want to hear that. This is worse. It is worse for Yankee fans that he's on the Mets than the Indians, and I won't hear otherwise.
You're so, like, the amount of people are saying, yeah, he's out of the AL. Why are you, like, what? We're playing, it's a fucking Indians.
Yeah, it's not like he's on the Red Sox 19 times a year.
I'd rather him stay on the Indians, and then instead of our fucking across the fucking street team embarrass us that they're opening the checkbook and we came and sign our best player that we already know has been helping us so much. How do you not anyone realize what we're doing here?
Yeah, it's actually crazy that we didn't record yesterday because I was going to have this take that, like, Mets fans are getting a little tired of Steve Cohen, like, tweeting all this shit and doing literally nothing. There was the George Springer rumor over a break or whatever, and nothing happened with it. And that would have just been out there, and then this happens the next day. So it's almost fitting. So it's weird how we didn't do it that way. But, I mean, this is horrific news. I mean, it's just horrific. You don't want this if you're a Yankee fan.
I mean, we were dreaming about Francisco Lindor on the Yankees. That was our offseason plan.
And,
but I also was like, that's not happening. Like,
I did not foresee this at all.
It was pissing me off that Yankees fans were like, oh, we don't need DJ. We're going to go get Lindor. They're not getting Lindor. Guess what? They didn't get Lindor. Now what? Now where's your fucking plan? They have to sign DJ. There's no other option here. There's no plan. If they don't get DJ, this is an unbelievable offseason in the worst way imaginable. Last year was so good with Cole. This is going to be – they missed out Lindor, and they weren't even in on Lindor. I bet they didn't even picked up a fucking phone call to call the Indians. And then now DJ. So, I mean, this is –
I have two things. One, TJ was there. I got into a fight with another idiot Yankee fan today where he was like, why do you want to sign DJ so bad? We haven't won with them. We just should sign maybe Didi Gregorius and fucking get a pitcher. I was like, we didn't win with Didi. You want Didi over DJ LeMahieu? I was like, what are you talking?
Who is this with? A stranger?
It was a guy on radio, a Yankee fan, saying I'm making Yankee fans look bad because I want DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, no, that guy is a moron with a 0 baseball IQ.
And the second point I want to make is that Lindor, I was like, oh, fuck, that's pretty good. Carrasco really was the one that was like, fuck.
The fact that was mentioned as like a throw-in when he's a great pitcher.
Carrasco's their fourth pitcher.
He's fantastic.
He's their fourth
pitcher. So it's DeGrom, Stroman. Marcus Stroman, Marcus Stroman is a piece of shit douchebag is what Marcus Stroman is.
He's a nice fellow.
Are you going to play this year, Marcus Stroman, or are you going to sit out again because you don't think the Mets are good enough?
I'm back being friendly, so don't take that back.
I'm not taking that back. Marcus Stroman tweeting out.
Oh, you're
I'm
back
so
in his
excited.
good graces?
I'm back. Yeah,
How did that happen?
Jack Mack's a Met fan, and he was like, fuck Marcus Stroman. Now he's going to play this year.
I'm back. He sent me a bunch of merch.
What did he fuck? Oh, he sent you something?
Sent me a bunch of merch, and he said, thanks for always looking out for us. I was like, yeah, sure, man.
I'm not looking out for you, Marcus
and you
Stroman.
know what?
I think you're a fraud.
I'd take him as my number 4 or 3 starter. We would take him as number 2.
And they've got
I don't like quitters.
Is Syndergaard out for the year?
You would quit for $16 million too.
Hey,
There's one thing I also want to say about Mets fans saying shit to us. They haven't done shit. They were in a World Series.
Yet.
They were in a World Series. That's all they have to say. Oh, you haven't. We're in the ALCS every other year. It's dude, I know we're not winning. But that's what our expectation is. Your expectation is if you make the playoffs, we'll fucking jerk you off for a fan. Yankees, it's we want to. It's a World Series or bust, and we have not done.
You were getting in a fight with Tank, right?
Fucking Tank,
and you were going at it.
Yeah, Tank made me say 27. I said 26. That's how mad I was. He made me say 27 because he's like, oh, we were just in the World Series. I was like, you pulled a World Series card on me, and we have 27. Like, shut the fuck up, you Met fans. Yeah, good trade. You did good. You still have to win baseball games. You still have a fat first baseman who can't fucking move.
They have an owner with the largest SEC fine in history.
You love saying that.
I mean, he's a scumbag. He's a scumbag.
It's kind of cool though.
I know.
That's
I would
kinda
spin
cool.
it as a
He
positive.
just
if I was
fucking
a Met
tweeted
fan, for sure.
he just tweeted, I know this trade seems to be creating excitement, but let's get back to what matters, the black jerseys. It's a fucking good tweet.
This fucking guy. Go rip off some more businesses. You piece
That's
of
an
shit.
awesome tweet.
It's a great tweet.
Oh, that's such an awesome tweet.
It's so
Oh,
annoying.
he's such a fan. Here's my biggest gripe of all this. To be honest, when Lindor happened, I saw it. I texted you guys, whatever. It wasn't like if it was Lindor to the Red Sox, that shit infuriated. Like I would have lost my fucking mind. I would have had to like take a walk outside. To the Mets, it's like, all right, well,
No,
whatever.
no,
Yeah,
this
certainly the
is
Mets got
infuriating. This is infuriating. Like, because it's been what Mets fans have been talking about is that they're going to become big brother in town. They're going to be the big spenders. The Yankees are going to be the poor boys. They're going to go get the stars. And it's exactly what they fucking did while the Yankees sit on their hands and can't even re-sign their own star. Yes.
Did it shock you?
I thought they might sign George Springer. I thought they might sign Trevor Bauer. They got James. I never thought
Literally
they'd get Lindor.
anyone
Never
besides
crossed my
him.
mind. Didn't even cross my mind.
Dude, Cohen brought. This is what Cohen's gonna do. Like this is expected. Like if he didn't do this, it was
I
gonna be a
didn't think
major
it was going to be
disappointment.
him, though.
But like,
I didn't think it was me and Lindor.
let us do, like, how can you sit back at the Yankees and just not do anything?
No, 100%. Now, here's my biggest gripe: is who the fuck this cost for? Ahmed Rosario,
Who is a
stinks.
terrible baseball player.
Gimenez, the little like shortstop who came in last year, stinks.
That's like
Josh Wolf. Who the fuck is Josh Wolf and Isaiah Green? That's it. That's all it costs to get Francisco Lindor and Carrasco. The Indians should not be allowed. Like whoever runs that team should be in prison.
Well, and the Yankees or another team couldn't step up and offer, and it got Carrasco. Couldn't offer a similar. The Yankees could have offered a package better than that, but they're too fucking afraid to pay Lindor.
The only guy that like wasn't like, what's his name, Jimenez? What's a
Yeah.
That's like
Gimenez.
their whatever it is. Yeah, like that was their.
Yeah, I truthfully don't know how it's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to
yeah.
pretend to know shit about the Mets farm system,
I
but
just
I know
know-
that everybody's saying that this is not a haul and they held on to some of their top guys.
Oh,
No, it
and that's
is.
the consensus across the board. No
Right.
one is saying that the Indians made it well here. This is literally, it's just a salary dump. It's all the Indians have done. It's just a joke.
It's an
just
absolute
a joke.
dude.
Fuck this team. If that was just the trade for Lindor, it's a fucking ripoff. You throwing Carrasco too?
The only positive that is if this serves as like a kick in the ass to the Yankees,
Yes.
where they go sign DJ tomorrow. But even that, like the Yankees are going to be a worse team next season than they were this season, just on
Yes.
paper.
Yes. Like we're gonna be so excited
but
when
if you bring in DJ, that calms things down. If you don't do DJ after all this,
No, if the Yankees don't sign
disaster.
DJ, we will.
But Hubs,
we
this is
will
the
riot.
problem. When we signed DJ,
Peacefully.
like if we signed DJ, it's like, yeah, we fucking should have. We should have had more. Like DJ, we already
No
know
question.
he's our fucking
question.
guy. We should have been signed before the season was over. And we're
And
like,
then you go out and add, because you haven't won in 12 years, even more. Now it's
Yes.
it's maintaining. It's
We have
dollars
one
and cents.
pitcher. One. We have
problem.
one.
So here's
that we
what
can
I
trust.
think is that this will make me okay going to in the new season if they do this. Bring back DJ. Now, this is definitely going to help us get DJ, I think, because the market, his markets, the Mets were one of the teams that were going to spend big on him potentially. Everyone's fear of that. I can't imagine they're even going to consider that
I'm
moving
not
forward. They're going to go to
rolling it
Springer, maybe add a pitcher, whatever. So his number is going to drop, and he's already dropped. He reportedly is at 110 million, and we're like 84. So to me, that's gotta. We're gonna figure that out. If it's 84 to 110, right, opposed to like 75 to 125, whatever. DJ's already dropping. I think it's gonna drop a little more. I think they settle at 100. That'll be my prediction. Is that we get him for $100 million, 4 years, $100 million. That would be my guess. The Dodgers also reportedly do not want to go to a fifth year, according to Jim Bowden. That's huge because the Dodgers seem to just have. They
but
are
who
what
knows?
we aspire to be, where they just have all this money, all these prospects, and they go get these people. So the fact that they want to go to 5 years, okay, let's get them at 4 for 100. Whatever.
If you're DJ,
So bring back DJ.
Seeing all this though, like you're literally
I'd be offended.
yes, like I would go somewhere else. Like go anywhere else. Like this, I was your guy's guy. I'm the one hitting the bat, like winning batting titles for you, and you're not going to go up to $100 million. Get the fuck out of here.
It's
I don't know what
pathetic.
their market's
Who's gonna,
like. I
who's
don't.
gonna start the
I
second
think
game of the season?
DJ became a free agent at the wrong
Fucking
time. It
Debbie.
sucks.
That's who's our second starter.
No, I was saying DJ.
No, I'm saying I said who's gonna
Yeah.
start the second game of the season for the Yankees.
Right. So they have to bring back Tanaka now. The way I see it is like
I don't think
Tanaka
that's
has
happening.
to be back.
I don't know.
Now, there was the report that he only wants to play in Japan or the Yankees, and he went back on it. I think that's his agent doing his job. I think you got to bring back Tanaka. You got to bring in Corey Kluber, and you got to get 2 relievers. You got to get, whether it's Brad Hand, Liam Hendricks. There's a few other guys out there. If you do
I don't
all of
trust
that,
them to do anything.
okay, fine. I can live with that. But if you don't do any, like,
There's
if you
no
don't
way
do
they're
any
doing
of that,
all
then
of
I'm gonna
it. There's
fucking
no way
kill
they're doing
myself.
it.
But if
There's
you,
no way
they
they're
need to
doing
do
all
all of that to make me feel good going into the 2021 season.
There's a 0% chance they're doing all of that. 0.0% chance. If we could get 2 of those things, I think that would be more realistic.
need-
I'm just saying what will make me feel good.
Kluber
Other than that, I
just-
won't be feeling as
Just
good.
give me someone I could be like, okay, that actually helped us. Not Greg Allen. Greg Allen
Allen
really
is just
pissed me off when I saw that.
Same. Don't announce it in a tweet. The Yankees, like, their common sense department, it's the same thing after the charity thing. It's lacking.
It's so bad. Fucking Greg Allen. It's like, swear to God, if Cashman has a quote that says something positive about bringing Greg Allen in, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I don't want to hear Greg Allen's name until he does anything on the field that could be good.